Meet Michelle. Like many children with older parents, she's worried about what she's going to do after they're gone. She knows that talking to her mom about making her funeral arrangements will not be easy, but is a must. Michelle's father, a loving husband, father, and grandfather, passed away suddenly 2 years ago. His wishes were to have a proper cemetery burial with a traditional Hungarian service. However, that wouldn't be possible.
My husband got sick a day after I came from the hospital.
Within 18 days, he went from, talking and joking and watching TV to being on a ventilator. So I just arrived at my mom's. Having had lunch with my friend Kelly, we were discussing a pretty amazing company called Everest. How you doing? You look very pretty today.
Thank you.
You know Kelly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, her mom passed.
Oh,
I know.
how sad.
The whole thing with Dad 2 years ago, we kind of got to talk about that.
I guess we should discuss that. You want to show it to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have some stuff that Kelly gave me that we can review. This is Everest Funeral Concierge.
Everest is a funeral concierge service included with life insurance, either through group policies that you get at work or individual policies such as United of Omaha Life Insurance Company, Mutual of Omaha Company. The way Everest works is if someone wants to plan ahead or if someone passes away, you just make one simple call into our call center. We assign a senior advisor who's a licensed funeral director who will work with you night and day along through the whole process.
The best thing that Kelly was telling me, Everest services are included at no additional charge through the insurance. Everyone, including my age group, qualifies.
We work with life insurance companies that don't require a death certificate and generally to be able to pay the proceeds. If the carrier doesn't require one, then you can get your money in as little as 2 days.
No medical exam, 48 hours to pay out.
That sounds pretty good.
I can leave this with you. It's something we need to talk about, think about.
It's important.
I agree. I honestly, up until recently, didn't even know a company like Everest existed. In your moment of sorrow and grief and confusion, you don't want to have to sit there and plan stuff. You're already drained. So yes, a company like Everest is worthwhile.
Everest is very helpful to families because there's generally 3 fears. The fear of taken advantage of, not having enough information, and not having the money.
My father always was trying to save money. Whatever he thought was a better deal, he would go with it. He had no life insurance, he did, but then it got switched and then he never got to sign the papers, so.
When they sent the policy, he was too late.
We had to do what we had to do. Funeral homes don't wait.
Everywhere we called for a funeral was a lot of money.
Funerals are expensive. In the top 100 markets in the United States, there's a 250% difference between the highest and lowest cost provider in each market. So what we do is we go out and compare those prices because as experts we understand them.
That was the first thing they asked when we were at the funeral home.
Oh, yeah.
Who's paying?
For this particular family, Everest can be a big benefit. They've gone through a lot. They had an experience that was very, very difficult.
It was a trauma, really.
It was a big trauma. A lot of people my age were going through taking care of a younger family in addition to taking care of our aging parents, and it's a lot.
A lot of people don't really want to put a detailed plan together. Just having Everest is your plan. And that's okay, because most people don't really want to talk about the details. And if they can avoid that, but still have the money and the help in place, that's a good solution.
I often feel very bad what you went through.
You shouldn't have to feel bad. But now we won't have to have that again, and that's the good thing. In talking about planning funerals, planning is a necessity. As far as your parents go, you're going to have to talk about it. There's no way around it. However you think your parents will, best be open to it, you might want to do that.